So tonight, new Harrisburg group violence intervention. They're trying to recruit more people called messengers. It's in an effort to reduce crime, but one man in particular is concerned more people. That won't be enough to make a difference.
CBS 21's Maxine Rose spoke with a grieving father who got help from GVI after losing his son. And she joins us now. Maxine.
Antoine Byers Sr. tells me today over the phone that he is grateful that GVI provided some security protection at his son's memorial service. But he says since that point, he hasn't received any follow-up from GVI members. And now the city is looking to get more people on board with the program.
My ears is to the street, and I haven't heard that they were out there.
Byers Sr. says it's been almost 2 years since Harrisburg's group violence intervention team last stepped in to help him. A father whose life was changed forever by gun violence.
I think I would hurt for someone because my son's memorial was vandalized a couple of times.
It's the kind of support some compare to in York City, which runs a successful GVI program. Harrisburg's recent efforts to recruit more credible messengers bringing a little hope to some.
But the hair that they're recruiting, maybe that's a good direction to get more boots on the ground to help these youth out to deter the crime.
Deputy Police Chief Kenneth Young says the city has put in the money, $500,000 from a grant to do things like pay for the credible messenger training in 2024. Records show the city's homicide rate did go down the following year, but it only returned to what it was in 2023. Plus, Young says not all of the people who were trained 2 years ago have chosen to stay on the job, pointing to 3 reasons, including new hurdles from a county grant to ensure messengers meet certain requirements. All of this making some question whether a renewed effort is worth it.
If the crime rate is down, I understand you're saying it's the national thing, but if the crime rate is down, maybe they're doing their job right. You know, what would they need more resources for?
We asked Deputy Chief Young what his response to that question would be, plus how many credible messengers would be needed for the GVI program to be fully staffed, and what is the plan once they are fully staffed. So far, we have not heard back. And today I also reached out to Lamont Jones, got the chance to talk with him a little bit. He's the vice president of the city council here and also one of the members of the GVI group who received training in 2024. He tells me today that he has not heard anything about any upcoming plans for the GVI intervention team. Reporting live in Harrisburg, I'm Maxine Rose, CBS 21 News.
A live look over Harrisburg right now. And speaking of, the city's Group Violence Intervention Program, or GVI, they want to bring more people on to help curb violence in the city.
That's been the plan for a while. CBS 21's Maxine Rose finding out why they're now asking even more people to join. I know the kind of volunteer or person they're looking for, they're called messengers, but what's been some of the problem that they still need people when this has been going on for a while?
Yeah, so they're saying that they need new people because there have been people who have actually dropped out from the program despite having received some training in 2024. So those problems are like this doesn't match up with their everyday lifestyle, or also it's a $50 a year payment to get a vendor permit. And also that last big thing that I was told today is because of now the county's involvement in all of this. Joel D.
Okay,
Candace.
well, I got a follow-up real quick. Not matching their lifestyle. Do we know how much time is supposed to be committed to this? How many hours we're talking about? How often they're meeting?
That's a great question, and no, we do not know at this time how much is required of them, you know, even on a day-to-day basis. That's definitely something that we are looking into.
Okay.
I think it's been everybody's question, you know, like what is it that they're really doing? You know, what have they been doing since it started in 2021?
As they're recruiting people, did the deputy police chief who you spoke to today, did he say how many people they need or what they're really looking for?
He did not say how many people they need. But we do know that the group that was trained in 2024 was about 13 people. And he now says, like I mentioned, some people have kind of dropped out of this program, but we don't know where that leaves us now. So that's something we're also trying to understand. I did ask him that question today, and we're waiting to hear back.
Thanks a lot, Maxine Rose. We know this program worked in York County. They're trying to get that same kind of success in Harrisburg, but they've run into some speed bumps, and you just heard about some of those. Thanks, Maxine.